just want you to come with me. Be on another mentality. Ain't got no tears to cry. Gonna tweet out that I'm here. Oh. Hi. That's what I'll put. Good enough. Hi. Okay, I'm actually looking at the chat now. Hi. How goes it? How are you all? What day is it today? Tuesday. What have you been doing this Tuesday? How many of you are still in school? I feel like for some reason I just forget that people have school because it just feels like a really distant memory to me now, which is weird because I only officially ended school less than a year ago. Actually, about a year ago. Wow, time flies. Brits be like Tuesday. Well, how do you say it? Do you say Tuesday? But that's no. Disagree. Strong disagree on that one. Hey, I'm in school and I got my GCSE soon. Oh boy, I get a lot of people like ask me for advice on their GCSEs, and I'm like, listen, that was 3 years ago, and also I was one of those people that just sort of like I never like needed to be stressed about exams and stuff at GCSE level. It changed at A level, but yeah. Oh, hi Connie. God bless. My reply to your message was not adequate. Let me just no, I'll do it afterwards. But yes, tomorrow I'm in. I dropped out of first year of college to do an apprenticeship. What am I doing? An apprenticeship. Clearly answered your own question there. Okay, never understand how Britain's school system works. Okay, so right. So there's primary school, first of all. You start in nursery when you're 4/5. And then it's reception. And then year one, right? Am I remembering that wrong? Oh my god, it's been why does that make me feel is that me being old or stupid? It's yeah, it goes nursery reception and then years 1 to 6. So yeah, and that's primary school, and then secondary school is year 7 to 11, so that's aged 11 to 16. And at the end of that, you do your GCSEs, and then A levels or a BTEC. I don't know. It's complicated to explain from scratch, like when you have no knowledge of it. But yes. Since we're talking about school, wish me luck on my French speaking tomorrow. Good luck on your French speaking. Good luck. It's recently all changed around too, so don't stress. Yeah, they've changed it from like A to E to like 1 to 9, I think, which just seems like a stupid, like that must be such an expensive change to implement. And it's just so arbitrary. Like what subjects did you pick for GCSEs? Well, I did like all the ones that you have to do. At my school, religious studies, citizenship, and ICT were also compulsory. So I did those. And then also Spanish, music, drama, and history. It's got so much harder. I did the new English and maths and wanted to die. I don't. What's the point of just making it as difficult as possible? Like it just gets me heated. All they're doing is giving young people anxiety. Like, just for the record, your hair looks amazing. Thank you. That's really nice. There's this guy called TA Videos, and it's probably not a great idea to like call him out, but he's been commenting like on my videos for oh no, I shouldn't log out of this account, should I? That's a really stupid idea. He's been commenting on my videos for a really long time, like years, and they're always weird. And he's been commenting on my videos recently, being like, "You should grow your hair out. Use mustard oil twice a week," and it's just sort of like, go away, go away. Um, but anyway, yes. Exams shouldn't exist because they give people anxiety. That's not really what I'm are you saying that that's what I'm saying? Because that's not what I'm saying. I just think that the education system now, like, their priorities are all wrong. All they're doing is, like, making the actual exam as difficult as possible rather than, like, trying to teach us as much as possible. Like, it's just like, I don't think that we're the difficulty of it isn't proportionate to how much we're learning. I don't know if that makes sense. What shirt are you wearing? Oh, this is like, um, it's from H&M. It says, "Don't look back, you're not going that way." And I saw this quote on like Tumblr or something ages ago, and I was like, "Oh my god, I actually really like that quote." And I usually hate quotes, but like that's just nice. And then a week later, I saw it on a shirt in H&M, and I was like, "Oh, ruined. It's over." But my mum bought it for me. So, um, also, like, I'm wearing pajamas. It's my pajamas. So, um, are you doing something this summer? I don't think so. I have like no plans. I want to do another trip before my gap year ends, but I don't know where to go or who with. So it might not happen. But here's hoping. Um, America. Well, I was gonna go to America, but the visa system's confusing to me, and it was just a very stressful trip to organize. Like, I would have had to have gone on so many planes on my own, and I really don't like doing that. Um, it's just not a fun time. Like, I flew in November, I went to Australia on my own to visit a friend, and like spending an entire day on a plane on your own twice puts you off flying. Taha was here too. I think he might have left Toronto now though. No, he's still there. Um, yeah, I mentioned to him that I was planning to do a trip, and he was like, "You could come visit me," and I was like, "Well, it's too late now." I don't know. I got too stressed out by organizing it, so I just kind of gave up because I'm. What's your religion? I don't have one. Yep. Have you traveled alone? I haven't like gone somewhere completely alone where I don't know anyone once I've got there. I've traveled 2 places on my own, but, yeah, I don't like doing things on my own, I've realized. Like, first of all, I'm very extroverted, so I am just very drained by, um, like, being on my own for extended periods of time, and I just don't like doing stuff on my own. I don't even really, like, go out into my, like, general area that I live in on my own anymore. But, like, I do have reasons for that, but, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm a lot more of, like, a sad mess than I make out. I think I seem like I'm a lot more together than I am. There's a lot of stuff that should be easy that I find very difficult. Are you loving your new pierced ears? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, some of my earrings are nice, but like it's mostly just been painful, realistically, like as an experience. Um, do you have a bucket list for uni? Would be a good vid. Interesting concept. Not really. I don't want to hope for really specific things out of it. I just kind of want to go and like have a good time and learn as much as I can. That's most of what. Yeah. Are you in any uni group chats? No. And here's okay. I've been avoiding going onto like the freshers Facebook page for my uni because I don't like. I remember all of my friends going to uni at the beginning of this year, and they were all talking about like oh, this one flatmate, like they're really annoying and like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you haven't met them yet. Like I don't wanna I wanna meet people and let them give me a first like not me specific that sounds really like I just mean like I feel like it's unfair to get a first impression of people online before anything else. Like I'm gonna have to hang out with these people for 3 years and I wanna like get to know them properly. Plus, I don't want to give them any opportunity to find out that I have a YouTube channel before I get there. So, um, anyway, I've missed so many comments. How to detach yourself from oddly addictive yet toxic friendship/relationship? I'm currently the worst person to ask that question to. Um, I guess, um, just sort of try really hard to stop, like I don't know, it's very easy to, like, excuse a person's behavior because you like them, and you're just sort of like, "No, no, like, they'll be better, they'll shape up, they just did this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that hurt my feelings, but, like, it's fine, we can fix this." Stop that, I guess, is my best advice. I should really follow that. Um, how are you gonna tell people about YouTube if/when it comes up? That is, um that is a stress of mine, 'cause first of all, when I went to my interview, I got tweets being like, "Did I just see you at this uni?" And I was like, "No, please no. I don't like it. I don't want people to know a lot about me before I know anything about them." And I don't want the last thing I want is to be known as, like, that person who is a YouTuber. Like, I don't want that to be my identity. I don't know. I just yeah, I really hope that people don't know who I am because I did get those tweets. It stressed me out. Gosh dang. Um, I've missed so many comments. I'm so sorry. Uh, how would you react if someone from uni recognizes you from YouTube and like wants to be friends? If they're nice, then like fine, but it just stresses me out the idea that they're gonna like it's just not a fair exchange for them to know a lot about me and me to not know anything about them and everything. Are you living in halls or staying home? I'm hoping to live in halls. I've applied and I'm gonna find out if I got a room next month. Uh, but yeah, what are your favorite albums at the moment? Um, Haim's most recent one. What's it called? Something to Tell You. Kimbra released a new album and I love it. It's called Primal Heart, and oh man, so good. Recovery and Version of Me are my favorite songs from that. Kimbra's my favorite artist. I just like I'm scared to commit to favorites, but like Kimbra is my favorite artist. There have been like significant times in my life where I like hated music because of my mental health. Like I hated everything about being alive, including music. But even through that, I still loved Kimbra. So I, I love Kimbra. Um, wait, what? A new Kimbra album? Yes. Um, would you prefer if people who knew you didn't mention it and got to know you organically instead? I feel like I would. I would want them to mention it. I wouldn't want to find out later on that someone like I feel like if I got 5 months into a friendship and they were like, "By the way, when we met, I 100% knew who you were and like had watched all your videos and knew a lot about you as a person," I would feel sort of like lied to and cheated by that. Um, but yeah. Uh, do you like Call Me by Your Name? I don't know. I have mixed feelings because the age difference I think was a good I think it was a good wake up call for just like age differences in films in general because I've seen a lot of people be like, yeah, but like in straight films, there's always an age difference between like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yes, but that's not okay either. Um, I think it's just more noticeable in Call Me by Your Name because it hasn't been that sort of image hasn't been normalized yet because there isn't a lot of like LGBT media. So I think it was quite a good um like I know that like the actual technical age difference between the characters is not massive, but 17, yeah, someone just commented 17 and 24. 17 and 24 is still, if you're 24, you shouldn't be going out with a 17-year-old. That's creepy. But like it looks like a lot more than that in the film because Timothy Chalamet looks like 14 and Arnie Hammer, Army Hammer, is it Army or Arnie? Army Hammer. Army Hammer looks old. Like he looks about 30. Like it's just, it creeps me out. Lady Bird thoughts. I love Lady Bird. It's beautiful. It's just lovely. I'm 19, my boyfriend is 23. Well, that's, you're over 18. I feel like it's about proportions more than anything, you know? Like my friend is dating someone who's 27, she's 18, please send help. I have a friend who is dating someone who's a decade older than her and she's my age. I feel like, I don't know, I'm not an authority on whether like what age differences are okay and which ones aren't, but confusing. I just got really distracted and forgot what I was talking about. What was the best film of 2017 and why was it Geostorm? I did not see Geostorm. I don't know, what was the best film of, was this, hang on, I'm gonna search. I don't know whether it was a 2017 film or not because I saw it in 2018, but You Were Never Really Here. Beautiful film, lovely. Best film of 2017. Are they pictures on your wall? They look cool. What's the shadowy effect? The shadowy effect is shadows. They're on like a piece of fencing. I've just sort of like paper clipped them to it. So yeah. Your voice helps me so much with my panic disorder and you are so nice. Oh, that's so I need to stop looking at my phone because I'm like, that's just rude. Thank you. Oh. Would you ever study abroad? If so, where? I don't know. I feel like I would struggle in a country where I didn't speak the language because like that would just really like get me down and overwhelm me to be sort of like somewhere where there was like a barrier between me and most people who lived there. That would really stress me out. So I don't know. In California, ever. I love you. I would like that would be quite cool to do a year abroad in America, or in Canada. I could take a page out of Taha's book, but I don't know. There isn't really. I don't think there's an option to do that on my course, so it's irrelevant. Do you have any tips for people who are extroverted but don't have many friends? Make new friends. I don't know, or just sort of like, just get some momentum going in your social life and just sort of like the friends that you do have, get into the routine of seeing them all the time because then like if you sort of drop the ball and don't ask them to hang out, then they will probably, you know, ask you to hang out. Momentum's a good thing. Who's Taha? He's was mentioned earlier because he's in Canada. So I just, yeah, he's a friend. Motivated by tragedy. Is this person okay? Oh my god, is your retina okay? Um, what do you do when a friend is mad? Um, ask them why, like, mad at you? Ask them. I don't know. Um, can you remove that can you remove this person from the chat? And they just said, "No." Um, I'll put them in a timeout for 300 seconds. I don't know how long that is. Do you often feel the need to go abroad slash new places because you're sick of home or prefer to stay near home? Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't like travel that much. I really like I wouldn't say I'm a homebody, but I do like sort of sticking around. I don't know. I mean, I think I care more about who I'm hanging out with than where we are. So if if I was traveling with like a big group of like people I really liked, then that would probably be fine. But travel kind of stresses me out because I just feel like I'm removing myself from my life that I quite like. So yeah. Um question, what are you doing here? Go back to the kitchen and watch football. That does not make any sense, but we're gonna put you in a timeout too. What is a homebody? It's just someone that likes being at home. I've missed so many comments. I feel really bad. I'm not paying enough attention. Um, tips for revision. I feel like I'm past the point of being able to help with school things. Like I'm trying to repress it because school was terrible for me. But and also I think um what's it called? My brain's not working. Different things work for different people with like studying. For me, I just sort of like went through everything and made sure I understood it, and then I didn't bother trying to like memorize specific things until the couple of days leading up to the exam. So that's the best tip I can give you because I feel like if you overwhelm yourself with like the nitty gritty bits from the start, then that's just a bit much. Um, like obviously go over the nitty gritty bits, but don't try and like memorize them. Um, I'm missing so many comments. Are you going to a campus uni or a city one, and why? I'm going to a campus one. I really didn't want to go to one in London because I just feel like everyone who goes to uni in London is lonely. Like, um, it's a lot harder to hang out with your friends from uni when you're in London because everyone's really spread out and like everyone's sort of there's so much else to do. And a lot of people have their own friends outside of uni and like I don't know. I just liked the idea of a campus uni because it's really like communal and friendly and everyone, I don't know. I just thought that would be a nice change for me because I've lived in London for a very long time. Have you ever seriously considered dropping out of college? Yes, in my last year of college, sixth form, I like really, really considered dropping out, but I knew that like I would be annoyed at myself if I did that. I kind of technically like didn't really go to sixth form. Like I was never there, but I did the exams and I got the grades, so it counts. Um, it's upsetting. Yes, I I see that. um, if you look at student satisfaction for any London uni, they're hilariously poor compared to anywhere else. Imperials is like sub 60%, which is really terrible. Yeah, I mean, what's mine? Let's have a look. I'm not going to tell you what uni I'm going to for privacy reasons, but student approval. I don't know how to Google this. How do I Google this? Is it on like the Guardian league table? institution. This is taking too long, and I can already feel myself missing important comments from you, and I feel bad. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. We got this. We got this. I'm gonna speed through it. Okay. 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 No, damn it. Okay, I give up. I don't know how to look for. What do you want to do with film? I don't know, Eva. I don't know. I think for a while I thought that I wanted to be an editor, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't know. I'm worried I'm gonna get there and realize that I like hate film, and I'm just sort of like I don't want to do this, and then drop out. Are you friends with Stuff by Jazz? I know her. I wouldn't say I'm friends with her because we, haven't really spoken all that much, but we see each other at events and things. She's nice. Um, 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 um. In the last live stream, I mentioned the Newborns album. Have you listened to it yet? If so, what songs are your favorites? I have listened to it, but I haven't listened to it enough to like be able to give you specific like songs. I haven't like. I think it was sort of missable for me. Like I listened to it and I enjoyed it, but I didn't go over it again because it was like, okay, you know. Um, um missable liquids. What? Are you gonna keep doing uni while at uni? Are you gonna keep doing YouTube while at uni? Well, I don't know yet. Uh, it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like because I'm obviously gonna. Obviously, I'm gonna stop doing monthly vlogs when I go to uni because like they're a big time commitment, and I just feel like I want to be able to focus on my uni work. So I'll stop doing those. And I'm struggling to make anything other than those at the moment because I just don't really have thoughts on anything anymore. So I don't really, I don't know, because I'm like, what? I have nothing to say. Like, do you know what I mean? So I'd love to keep doing YouTube if I thought that I was adding anything valuable to anyone's lives. But please say hi to my friend, sweet little P Nessa. Ness? Hi? Hi, Ness. Um, 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 no, the monthly vlogs are great, sigh, but I get it. I'm at uni and I don't have time to sleep. Well, it was always the plan to stop doing them when I got to uni. Like I started doing them as a way to document my gap year, and that's it. So like it was always the plan to discontinue it as a series. What are you gonna study? Film production. Okay. This person also needs to be put in a timeout. Enneagram 4? Yes, I'm an Enneagram 4. I honestly really like the Enneagram. Like a lot of people like I usually don't like personality classification systems because I just think that they're like a lot of them are dumb, but I love the Enneagram. I think it's really like accurate and are you okay? Do I seem not okay? Um why? What would you do if you didn't do film? Um, I think if I had gotten better grades, like if not okay, if I had known that I would get good grades, I might have done psychology. But I didn't know that I was going to get good grades. I thought, that it was a wrap for me. So, yeah. I might have done psychology, but I also can't imagine myself, like, having a career in anything to do with psychology because it's just, like, I don't know. I wouldn't wanna be like a therapist. Um, I don't know which one. I'm getting live streams, like, as much as I really like doing them because it's nice to sort of, like, just talk to people who, are nice and, like, will talk to me. Um, it stresses me out picking what to answer because I'm especially bad at deciding whether or not things are a bad idea to talk about, like, on the fly. I'm very, like, careful and calculated with what I say in my videos, so these are stressful because I could just say anything and I can't edit it out before like, before it's out there, you know? So, um TV show recommendations. Hmm. On The Office US. Actually, okay. Here's a recommendation for you. Pushing Daisies is beautiful. It's got Lee Pace in it. It's about a pie maker who can like touch things that are dead and they come back to life, but if he touches them again, then they die again and they die forever. Um, so yeah, it's a nice show. And he like basically like the premise is that he finds out that his like childhood like love died and he brings her back to life, but then he can never touch her again, otherwise she dies. So that's the premise. And it's like, oh, it's so lovely. I just really like it. Um yeah, lovely. Watch it. But it's annoying because it got cancelled. So like the last episode ends on a cliffhanger. But are you growing your hair out again? I think I'm gonna keep it this sort of length. Like I'm not gonna go back to here, but I definitely don't want to go back to like down here because I think that looked, you know, terrible. It just looked like I wasn't taking care of myself. Um, please chat about mental health. What about it though? Like that's a weird thing to just like throw at me. Like what about it? I'd really like to hear your viewpoint on veganism. I agree with veganism wholeheartedly. Like, I mean, I agree with it on like if I were to go vegan, it would be for like the environmental reasons. I don't think that there's anything like unethical, not unethical, but immoral about eating meat. It's just like eating meat that comes from the meat industry is bad. So if I was going to stop eating meat and dairy and stuff, it would be for that reason. But um, yeah, I'm I'm not gonna go vegan right now. I might try and go vegetarian when I go to uni, but yeah. Um, um, oh my god, this person's so gross. How do I like block them? um, hmm. Um, there we go. Gross. um, so this is your last live stream. What? Go away! This person's gross. Go away. Hide user on this channel. There we go. Um, how do you feel about makeup now? Um, yeah, I like makeup. I'm wearing it right now. I think I probably wear it too much. Like, I kind of, um, I was thinking about this the other day because I was considering like, okay. I used to do a thing every August where I would like make a video every day in August. And the idea of doing that now is so stressful because I have to put on makeup for the videos. Like, I feel like I have to put on makeup for videos, and that was a weird thought because I was like, "This is exactly why I don't, like, that was exactly why I didn't want to start wearing makeup and why I, like, avoided it for so long because I didn't wanna be one of those people that was dependent on it, and now I am, and it's like, "Oh, that's not good," but it does make me feel more, like, confident and, like, good, so I don't really know. I have mixed thoughts on it. Um, uh, 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 um, um, thoughts on tattoos. Yeah. Someone just said waving a hand if you see my message. I want a tattoo and I like tattoos, but I'm scared of commitment and I feel like I'm just I don't know. I might get I think if I still want it right before I go to uni, I might get like a little exclamation mark like just here, like on my ankle, because I feel like that might be nice. Because just as like a little reminder to like be more enthusiastic about things and to do everything a little bit bigger and like just sort of go for it a bit more because I think I'm quite reserved. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see if I do that. Oh, ankle, they're cute but hurty. Yeah, I guess. But it's like a really simple idea, so it wouldn't take very long. Um, did you see Swiss Army Man? It's on my list of things that I want to watch. I haven't seen it yet, but um, how is the gap year going? Well, Maisie, I'll tell you. It's okay. I don't know. I think it could end tomorrow and I'd be fine with it. Like I don't know. Now that it's getting a bit sunnier, it's a bit easier to be busy because people want to go outside and like I'm keeping more busy, which is fine. But like I don't know. I'm just finding it like I'm having a bit of a rough time. I think I'm just really exhausted by like the fact that I'm not working on anything or working towards anything that I'm excited about. Like I'm just kind of existing and I'm that was really nice for a while, but the last couple of months, like January, February, March, especially, were terrible, 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 terrible. I was completely miserable the entire time, and I tried really hard not to show it too much publicly because that's, a bad idea. But yeah, I was like completely miserable. And even like a bit in December. I don't know. Yeah. Um, does the weather affect your mood? I struggle with that. Um, yeah. I mean, I didn't used to think that it did, but now that it's sunnier, I'm just sort of like, "Oh, I, like, want to do things now. I want to get out of bed sometimes." So, I don't know. What uni are you going to? I'm not gonna tell you for privacy reasons. Are you as shook for Tessa's new record as me? Sure, I've heard it, but yes, I'm excited, for it to, I'm excited to see how it goes. I really want it to, like, be a big thing in her career. I'm excited. I love Tessa, an angel. Um, can you see me? I can see you. Um, have you seen Love, Simon? Um, I was invited to a screening of Love, Simon, and they wanted me to do, like, a sponsored video for them, but I watched the trailer and I was like, "This doesn't really seem like something that I'm interested in." So I said no because it seemed disingenuous of me to be like, "Yeah, sure, I'll, like, do a video for you," when I wasn't really, like, that interested in um, the film. But now, like, it's gotten really good reviews and everyone's saying it's amazing, so I should really go see it. I feel like I'm gonna end up, like, kicking myself. Fave Dodie song. Her new one that she played at her show called Monster. I really like it. I'm excited. Um Help. Okay. Why does every Xana live stream link back to Dodie? Because all of my subscribers are from Dodie, and she's, everyone wants to talk about Dodie. I love Dodie, but I do feel like I get asked about her like a lot. um, do you find it weird when people watch your live streams and don't chat? I don't know whether people I don't know when people are doing that. So like, you know, um, are you going to be Tessa's manager? No, I'm completely unqualified to be Tessa's manager. Came from Dodie but stayed for you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, on that because I think I like it. It's so long. I didn't realize how much of it there was. There's like 12 seasons of it. Yeah, 12 seasons. That's a lot of stuff. New music-y videos soon? Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm not very good at music. It's, I'm not good at it. My friend Finn is like an amazing musician, like grade 8 guitar, went to the Brit school, like just is spectacular. And last time I saw him, he was like, "We should write a song together." And I was like, "But you're much better than me. Like, I would only be holding you back." Ah. Also, fun fact, he's my friends Finn and Kitty are friends kind of with Rex Orange County. They went to the Brit school with him. What a wild time. um yeah. Would you do another video with Ewan? I don't know. Maybe. If we have like a good idea for one, then yeah. We were gonna do like a ghost hunting one, but then it just kind of I just couldn't think of how to like execute it. So don't know. But if there's a demand for it, then sure. Collab with Conan. Do you think I could collab with Conan? Um like we don't know each other. I'm irrelevant. It's not gonna happen. Lies, you're very good at music. What the flippity flip flop? Thank you. That's nice. But um I was my range is terrible. I was trying to sing like before I came on here, I was playing Ariana Grande's new song. I love Ariana Grande. She's so great. But yeah, it was just like, oh, I'm very bad. Please answer me now. Do you play games? Oh, sorry, I didn't see your messages. I don't play video games. Saying video games makes me sound like an old person, but no, I don't. Um, have you read any good books recently? Uh, I'm currently reading Mistakes Were Made But Not By Me. I still haven't finished it because I just lost momentum. The fun fact, you looked awkward in that Dodie video ages ago and it was relatable, and here I am. I did look awkward in that video. It's because that was like 2015, right? And like I was still sort of a fan of Dodie. Like I think I was more a fan than I was a friend at that point. So it was just like a terrifying thing to be like, you have like she was Dodie, do you know what I mean? Like, it was absolutely flipping terrifying. And the videos we made for mine and Melanie's channels were awful. So scary. Um I think I just need to block this person as well. Are you excited for uni? I'm starting in September and I don't know how to feel. I am excited for uni. I'm excited to like live in a new place with like completely new people and just like have a whole uh, just everything different. Um, oh dear, I thought I was being blocked. No, not you. Another person who told me to get in their bed and hug them. No, thank you. Um, how did you meet your YouTube friends like Dodie and Tessa and Ewan? That's a weird person to just add into that list there. Um, I met them through YouTube. I've been doing, I think, hmm, I met Tessa through, no, that's not even true. Hang on. Um, I mean, yeah, I know them all through YouTube. Like, it's just sort of mutual friends and stuff. How's Sam? Sam's good. He's shooting, he's got like a project going on. They're like 3 short films. Where is my phone? I don't need my phone. What am I doing? Right. Yeah, he's shooting something at the moment. So he's working away. He's graduating. He's, got it all going on. Um, what does your top say? It says, "Don't look back. You're not going that way." It's a very cheesy quote. This is just like pajamas. Do you know Stephen Bridges? Yeah. I mean, I again, like I know him, but I wouldn't say that we're like friends, but I know him. He's nice. Lovely, lovely guy. Always nice when I see him. A good egg. Um, any plans for more merch? Uh, I don't have any concrete plans, but I would like to do like one, like, because I don't know if I'm going to continue doing YouTube once I get to uni. So I would like to do like one last round of merch, but I don't have any like designs or anything, and I can't think of like um like I just can't think of anything. I don't want to make something for the sake of making something. Um, what particular film course are you doing? Like more production or more theory? More production, 100%. Like it's like 75% practical, depending on whether or not you count script writing as practical, which I do. So I think it's more than 75%. But yeah. Um, what if you did a competition for a fan to design merch ideas? But then I would either have to like give them a cut of what I make, which like would be very, very little, like, or I'd have to just not give them anything, which would just be basically like taking their work and selling it and making a profit off it. But like when I've done merch in the past, I've basically just like broken even pretty much. So please don't quit. I'll miss your content. Well, the thing is, like, I don't really I don't know what I would I don't have anything to say. Um, like, I just kind of I like making videos, I guess, but I'm getting more and more uncomfortable being on camera, and I am becoming more and more sort of like I don't know how to talk about anything because 'cause I'm not an expert in anything, like, I have nothing substantial to offer, and I don't know, I just oh, I don't know. I don't know. You look like a dewy goddess in your last video. Thank you. Um, bless you. Favorite cereals? Um, I honestly really like Cheerios. I think they're a timeless classic. Um, did you watch Savannah Brown's video on this? It seems like you have a similar standpoint. I did watch that video, and I do think I have a similar standpoint. Because, like, I don't know. I think if I had if I was if I had any like knowledge or expertise that I felt like I could pass on to you, then I would keep doing it. Or like if I had, hmm, I really like documenting my life. I think if I'm gonna continue it, I'm gonna try and find a way to make that like better and just keep doing that. Like, do you guys watch It's a Me Milio? Because Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. His videos are just amazing. I've been watching him for, like, ever, and I just oh my god, he, like, just sort of went missing for, like, 2 years, like, didn't go missing, but, like, went to uni, didn't upload anything for 2 years, and then came back with a video that was an hour and a half long, and it's just on a level above everyone else. Like, he's just in a league of his own. I don't understand how he does that. Like, it's outstanding. Like, if I'm gonna continue YouTube, I think stuff like that, I wanna move in the direction of that. What's he called? I'll put him in the chat. It's a me, Mylio. So good. um, Thank you for being so honest about your intentions. To be honest, we support you no matter what. Thank you. I'm just trying to, like, I don't know. I don't want to. I don't know. If I stop enjoying doing YouTube, I don't want to keep doing it. You know, because like, no one's gonna gain anything from that. Um, it's same, my Leo. Yes. His vids can't be as good as Xana's vlogs, though. Ayo. Thank you, but they're better. They're so much better. He's everything I want to be. Um, you'll be missed, but don't do it if you don't enjoy it. Yeah, indeed. I'll miss it. Like, it's fun, but I don't know. I also feel like I've gotten into like um uh sorry. Fuck. uh what was I talking about? um yeah, I've gotten into the mindset of like I see everything as just sort of I feel very detached from everything. Like I find it hard to like take comments I get to heart, and like everything's just sort of numbers. Like I haven't gotten a whole lot of like I don't know, it's all just numbers so far. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not like I'm being like sent to VidCon and like stuff like that. Like it's just numbers. Dude, what does your top say? I am never wearing a shirt with writing on it in a live stream ever again. It says, "Don't look back. You're not going that way." I've said that 3 times now. Do you hang out with Lucy Moon? Nope. We don't know each other. Do you have any song recommendations? Well, Kimbra's new album, the whole thing, all of them are great, but also the songs Recovery, The Good War, Like They Do on TV, and Version of Me are beautiful. But they're not like all of them. All of them are great. I also have a playlist on Spotify. If you want to follow that, sorry, I just burped. Excuse me. I'll copy the link to it. Hang on. Copy playlist link. There we go. Are you going to Sitsi? I don't know. It depends on whether it depends. I'm not sure. I'll let you know closer to the time. Um how would you describe your sense of style? Would you ever do any more fashion videos? If yeah, I mean I would do more fashion videos. I'm kind of I'm struggling to find clothes for summer this year, so I was gonna do like another like fun look, but I can't like I don't have summer outfits that I'm super excited about. Plus, like I don't know, body image issues, scary. Are you into art? Sometimes. I go through phases of being excited about art. I'm doing that. Um, I'm going through a phase right now. I like bought myself some watercolor paints, and I like yeah, been having a good time with that. But like usually I don't yeah. What do you think of Summer in the City? That is a dangerous question. Uh yeah, it's okay. Like I guess it depends what you want to get out of it. If you're going because you like want to like make a load of new friends and like meet YouTubers you really like and like see some panels and you know, then like it's a good time. But yeah. Um, um, what's the first ever fandom you were in, like, when you were 9? I used to be, like, a Supernatural fan, like, a big old a big old Supernatural fan. That was a dark time in my life. Infinity War, I haven't seen it yet, and I'm not a huge fan of, like, superhero films. So, um, would you ever do a gathering or anything like that? I used to do gatherings for my birthday, but it just feels, uh it just feels, like, arrogant to be like, "Hey, come and hang out in a field specifically to meet me." Like, I don't know, it just seems. Plus, I don't really like gatherings. I think I'm gonna adopt a policy of, like, not going to them anymore because I just don't really have a good time at them. I don't really like the vibes. Um, I don't know. I think I've just sort of grown out of them. Not that they're immature. I don't know. I just don't really like them anymore. They're not for me, and I'm not saying that they're, like, bad. They're just not for me. So it would feel conceited to have one and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna, like, organize an event that I usually don't like going to, but if it's for me and everyone's here to meet me, then then that's okay." Like, I don't wanna do that. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Um, what is the vibe that you don't like? Um, I don't know. I don't think it's like any specific thing. It's just sort of, I don't know, maybe it, like, reminds me of a bad time in my life. Like, I think when I used to, like, go to gatherings, it's just, it feels like it belongs to a time in my life that I'm not in anymore. Like, I just, do you know? I don't know how to explain it. Um, I don't know. Um, do you think you're growing out of YouTube? How do you think the YouTube culture has changed? I think, I think I'm growing out of some parts of YouTube and, like, YouTube culture, but I think it's mostly just because, like, I don't know, it's a complicated question. Um, I think I'm just becoming more aware that, like, if I continue down this road and, like, really invest myself in YouTube, then I'm gonna end up being a YouTube filmmaker, and I don't really wanna do that. Like, I don't, you know, I just feel like it's really limiting, and I don't wanna, like, I don't know, I'm just worried about, like, the way that sort of more established industries look at people who come from YouTube, and, I don't want this to end up getting in the way of me having, like, a cool, like, sick, like, genuine career. I think to me, YouTube just sort of feels like a mini version of everything else. Like, it's like school. Like, you can be really cool and popular in school/YouTube, but then there's just this whole other world out there where you're completely irrelevant. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if any of that's making sense. I've really, like, I haven't really thought this through very much, but, um, uh, uh, will you still be active on Twitter/Insta or go completely off the grid? I'll probably still be active. Um, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I really don't have anything figured out. Like, I'm not trying to be like, as soon as I move to uni, I'm gonna drop off YouTube because I'm better than YouTube. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, no. I think it's a really, I think it could. be a really valuable thing, and I'm like proud of, you know, how far I've come on YouTube, and like it's a really good way to practice making things all the time. I don't know. There are good and bad things about it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Is there an animal you find cute but isn't considered cute in general? Uh, no, not really. Um, um, don't leave YouTube. You're extremely genuine, and that's becoming rarer on YouTube and real life. Thank you. Um, I think that's. I think the current YouTube culture attracts people who are not genuine. There are. I really wish I could be more shady without consequences. There's just some people that I want to be like, listen, like, don't listen to this person. They're just. Do you know Conan Gray and Cave Town? I know of them, but I don't know them personally. Please be shady. I can't be shady. I'm not gonna be that person. But like, you know. Um, do the big YouTubers have hitmen? Yes, which is why I'm not saying anything. I can see a sniper on the roof across me. Be that person. No, I don't want to. Plus, like, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I don't want anyone to like, you know, I don't know. Um, we won't tell anyone. Hashtag be shady. No, no. What job would you like to have? Uh, something in film. If you leave YouTube, will you be that person? No, I'm not looking to burn bridges here. Well, actually, I mean, the people that I would. No, no, I'm not. No. um, what's your opinion on Clout Gang? Who are Clout Gang? um, well, you can call them out if you're not acquainted with them. Oh, I'm acquainted with them. Stop asking me questions about it because I'm really bad at like I'm really bad at deciding that things are a bad idea to talk about and then not talking about them. I will talk about them. I need to not do that. Who are Clout Gang? Someone please explain. Do you like Jeremy Corbyn? I don't know enough about politics to give a solid opinion. You beach. Stop. Don't call me a beach. Do you like Rex Orange County? Yes. Yes, I do. He actually I said this earlier, but he went to the Brit school with some people that I know, and there's another band from that year group, and they just sound the same. I'm gonna play them for you. I feel bad doing this because I like used to be friends with the bassist. I like knew him at school a little bit, but hang on. Spotting all the vital signs, I'm flying under the radar. Like, is that not just exactly the same? um, um, what's the process for editing your monthly vlogs? Well, I try and edit them as I go along. I just kind of like I edit them as I'm filming them a little bit. Like I kind of have it in my head what I want to like how I want it to be, and I film what I need for what I want, if that makes sense at all. I'm kind of just continuously working on it in my head. So then when I get to editing it, I just kind of like fill in like I just put it the way that my head already wants it to be. But it's really hard to do currently because I'm trying to edit on Premiere on my laptop, which I'm really not used to. I usually use my computer, which has Avid on it. So I'm really, really quick in Avid, and I can just kind of like get the video to look how I want it to immediately. But on Premiere, it's all a lot slower and a lot more difficult. And like, I'm really struggling with this month's one a lot. Like, oh my God. I comment on every one of your videos. I swear to God, if you look at older ones, it's just like watching my aging process at once. That's funny. Why have you switched editing programs? Um, because I've Avid is like Avid is industry standard, and I really like it, but um, this um, yeah, I really like Avid, but I think are you an avid fan of Avid? Yes, yes, I am. Funny joke. um, what was I talking about? Right, yeah. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to use Premiere on my course, and I just think that it would be a good skill to have under my belt because Premiere is a lot more accessible than Avid is. So I think that's probably where the industry is going to go eventually, like just more in that direction. So I'm gonna learn that. The course I want to do uses Avid. Yeah, mine uses Avid as well, but I think it also uses Premiere. Like I think you have to use Premiere before you can use Avid. I think. Um, would you like to become a famous filmmaker or a smaller one? I honestly have no preference. Like as long as I'm making a living, then I'll be fine. You know, like as long as what I'm making is like good and I'm proud of the stuff that I'm making and I'm not completely broke, I'll be happy. That's all I want. Um, do you write? As in, like, do I write scripts or do I like what? Write what? I used to write a lot of scripts. I'm just gonna leave my shirt here for a sec so you can all read it. Um, write anything like stories, prose, whatever. No, um, I don't think I'm a very good writer. Would you ever release an album? I just don't think I'm very good at writing music or like prose or I think I'm okay at writing dialogue, but I'm not great at coming up with like I don't know, like structuring a story and like deciding, I don't know. I find it difficult, but I mean, I've never like been taught how to do it or like studied it in any way. So maybe after uni, I'll change my mind and I'll end up being a writer. I don't know. But I feel like I'm all right with. I feel like I'm pretty good with dialogue. Like I can write convincing, naturalistic dialogue. So don't know. Um, advice on getting your ears pierced for someone considering it as well at 19. Get it done with a needle, not with a gun, because it heals quicker. Um, figure out. Just gonna hide this person. Uh, figure out what type of earrings you've got in, because I was like looking at all these like tutorials on how to get out your starter earrings and they were all like, yeah, just like pull it, but like this twists on at the front and I didn't know that. So it might be a good plan to ask the person who's piercing your ears like, hey, what type, like how do I undo these eventually? Because I was super confused. And try and buy earrings that are like sterling silver because they're better for yeah. What do you think a breakup feels like? Um painful. Like I think it just feels like a loss. Like I've had like friend breakups. So I don't know what it would be like to have like a romantic breakup. I'm just assuming that it's a much like a more I don't well no actually. I was about to say it's a more extreme version of that, but I don't think I don't know. I haven't had one. So what's the use speculating? I mean, I have had one, but not in a long time, and like it wasn't. Mm, yeah, I don't know. Never had a real breakup. Um, could be. I'm honestly so close to changing my shirt. Like I'm just. This is what it says, and that's. Okay. Tips for psychology A level, please. I'm struggling. Just like, I guess, make sure that you understand all of the like concepts and theories and everything. Um, Make sure that you can think of at least one study supporting the theory and one study against the theory. Don't try and memorize studies until like the late stages, because if you start doing that super early on, that's too stressful. Don't do that. What A levels did you do? Psychology, English lit, film. Pin a comment of what it says on your tee. Okay, how do I? Can you do that? Wait, my t-shirt says don't look shit. Don't look back. We are not going that way. How do I pin it? Damn it. Can I pin it? I don't think I can. It's not letting me. Can I pin this one? No. Sad. I don't know how to do that. What films did you study at A level? City of God, Sotzi. Shit. La Zona. Something else that I forget. It's a foreign film. La Haine, the French one. And then a load of documentaries that I'm definitely not going to be able to remember the names of. Goodfellas, The Godfather. A load. I don't know how to. Bloody love La Haine. Same. I really like it. Do you have any regrets about school? I wish when I was younger that I was nicer to people. Because I think I was just sort of like I wasn't. I don't know. I just wasn't very nice. Like I was kind of sort of. I felt really justified in like being mean to people because I wasn't one of the popular kids. So I was just sort of like, no, I'm not a bully because I'm like one of the not cool kids. So I just like was mean to people. Also, I was just like a damaged kid. So I was just kind of like, I don't know. I just wasn't very nice. But I've got like, I ended up with good grades pretty much. So I don't really have any like substantial like regrets. But any unpopular opinions you have? Personal example, I can't stand pugs. I don't like pugs either because they're bred to have deformities. Like they suffer for their whole lives. Like so, yikes. I don't know. I can't think of any unpopular opinions that I have right this second. But you know, how many times in a day do you look in a mirror? I don't know. I don't count. I have one there and one there, so probably quite a few times. Is that a ukulele behind you? It's a baritone ukulele, and it is attached to the cord for my blinds, apparently. I was playing something before I started the live stream. Oh, my back. As terrible as it sounds, I hate those public pianos. They are so loud. They are quite loud. Play something for us, please. Let's get a general consensus on that. Should I do that? Because I feel like people don't really come to me for music anymore. That's not really my thing. Just watched It's Me Mario for 15 minutes. Wow, thank you. You're welcome. He's so good. Okay. Well, sure. I'm getting a lot of yes, so I'll play. I was playing No Tears Left to Cry, and it's so hard. Like it's too high for me, but I'll try. Hang on. Let me split my screen up so that I can see the comments and the thingy at the same time. Chords. Okay. Oh, it's so high. Like, please excuse me struggling with this because it's so high. I'm scared to try and start. Did you teach yourself chords? Yes, I did. I think Ariana is just hard in general. That is true. Transpose. Yeah, but her ranges are really impressive. Like the lower ones, like there's bits of it that are too high, but then the rest of the song is really low. So I can't transpose it, unfortunately. Are you going to playlist? No, I'm no one. Like, I really am nothing. Like, I don't get invited to these things. Oh, did you learn uke on a baritone? No, I learned it on a regular one. I retuned this because when you get a baritone, this note string is an octave lower, and I bought a different string and tuned it up so that it would be tuned the same as a regular thingy. Okay. I'm genuinely like scared to try and start because it was going okay earlier, but I haven't been singing in the interim, so it could just be terrible. I'm just playing the same chords over and over again. It's such a good song. Right, okay. I'm just gonna try. Okay. Why am I struggling? Like, this is usually fine. Do Rex because you've played that before. Yeah, I could do that. I forget the chords. Damn it. Okay, right. Look, I'll do Rex first, and then I'll try and do Ariana. About what song was it again? That one. Well, loving is easy. You have me fucked up. It used to be so hard to see. Loving is easy when everything's perfect. Please don't change a single little thing for me. Well, listen, girl, when you can't even hide it, and it didn't take forever to find it. I was all on my own, almost glad to be alone until love came in. On time, on time. Well, loving is easy. You have me fucked up. It used to be so hard to see. Loving is easy when everything's perfect. Please don't change a single little thing for me. Oh, 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 ah, oh, oh. What are the chords for this bit? It seems wrong. I remember being confused by the chords for this. The rest of it's just repetitive. It's fine. We've done that. Are you going to Norway soon? I have no plans to go to Norway. Do Best Friend by Rex. Okay, I'll try. I haven't played it before, so I need to transpose it. Or I could just use this. I should have stayed at home. It's right now I see all these people. Still, I could just play it on my regular ukulele instead of trying to transpose it up on here. I should have stayed at home. Because right now I see all these people that love me, but I still feel alone. Can't help but check my phone. I could have made you mine. No, it wasn't meant to be, and see, I wasn't made for you, and you weren't made for me. Though it seems so easy. But that's because I wanna be your favorite boy. That sounded bad. I wanna be the one that makes your day, the one you think about as you lie awake. I wanna be your number one. That sounds wrong. I'll be your biggest fan and you'll be mine, but I still wanna break your heart and make you cry. But you won't wait. You know it's too late. I'm on my own shit now. Let me tell you how it feels to be fucking great. I feel great. Need to be yourself. Loving someone for loving you instead of someone really cool who makes your heart melt. Who knows what you truly felt? You're still my favorite girl. You better trust me when I tell you there ain't no one else more beautiful in this damn world. This damn world. You're gonna wanna be my best friend, baby. You're gonna wanna be my best friend. You're gonna wanna be my best friend, baby. You're gonna wanna be my best friend. I don't know how this song ends, it just keeps going. I wanna be your favorite boy. I wanna be the one that makes your day, the one you think about as you lie awake. I can't wait to be your number one. I'll be your biggest fan and you'll be mine, but I still wanna break your heart and make you cry. He's on that Brit school level. Here's all the fun information I have about Rex Orange County, right? He went to the Brit school with people that I know. He went there as a drummer. He wasn't a singer, but he sang as a joke for one of the gigs that they did. And he was like, "Oh, actually, you have one of the most unique voices I've heard, and I love the simplicity you sing with. Thank you." Bless. Yeah, that was Best Friend by Rex Orange County. What am I doing? I've gotten lost. I'm very confused about. Max confused me still. Where are you? I've lost the window that you're in. No, that's not it. Where have you gone? Help. Nope. This one. Nope. This one. Yes, I'm back. It's for the best. Wow, I wish I could casually discover amazing talents as a joke. Same. I would pay money to see you live. Oh, bless. How much longer are you gonna stream for? I don't know. How long have I been streaming for? Hour and a half. I don't know. How long do you want me to stream for? I'm just kind of hanging out. Someone says, "What is going on here?" We're just hanging out. How many of the people who are here are like people who don't know who I am? Like I assume that people who watch these like are people who like already know me, because otherwise why would you watch this? When are you gonna make a movie? When I'm good and ready. Did you do the Ariana Grande song? No, I didn't. Whoops. Hang on. Let me try and do that. I chickened out. I don't want to be a cop out. Let's try again. Where did I put my capper? Help. There it is. Okay. What time is it? Okay. It's also okay. I'm very English for this song. Like, there's bits that are just sort of, they just sound cringy in my accent. So, we'll do our best. Right now, I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be in like all the time. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm loving, I'm living, picking it up, picking it up, picking it up. I'm loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. Ain't got no tears in my eyes. Good boy, I like it. It's really, it like changes key weirdly. Like it's anyway. Right, I got distracted. Ain't got no tears in my body. I ran out. The boy, I like it. I like it. I like it. Don't matter how or what you try it. We out here vibing. We vibing. We vibing. Come in, out, even when it's raining down. Can't stop now. Can't stop, so shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. So English. And if you don't know, then you don't know it, babe. Know it, babe. Right now, I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be it like all the time. I ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. I just want you to come with me. We're on another mentality. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. And we're gonna leave it there. It's hard to sing. Hang on. Wait, how old are you? I am 19. Please make an EP. I haven't written anything in a really long time. Like, I'm trying. My friend, do you guys know Ray Roberts? He does like, if you don't know Ray Roberts, then like, shout out to Ray Roberts. You should check him out. But he does Wayfarer sessions. So he just sort of like does these really nice one take. Well, not one take. Like, they obviously do more than one take, but you know what I mean, like one take music things with like good musicians. And he asked me to do one, and I was like, I love you, but like I haven't written anything in a long time, so I'm trying. Yeah, please can you play God's Plan? I mean, I can I can try. I feel like it's quite repetitive, but I can give it a good old go if it would mean something to you. God's Plan. God's Plan. God's Plan. It's so repetitive. It's just the same two chords over and over again. That doesn't sound right. peaceful as a struggle. Oh no, clicked on something. When it comes to the trouble, trying to keep it peaceful as a struggle with me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you're laughing on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Guess I see the things that they wishing, they wishing, wishing, they wishing on me. God's plan is so repetitive. I can't do it. You should totally get back to him and do it. I want to. I just need to write something. So, what comedians do you like? Ooh, Bo Burnham, and also Mae Martin. I don't really know. I haven't seen a lot of her like recent stuff, but she did like a set at it was like back when I liked Russell Howard, and on his show Good News, she did a set and it was really good. Do you like Russell Brand? I didn't like him as a comedian, but I like him as a person. I've seen his documentary on like methadone and drug addiction, and I just think it's really interesting, and I really like the way that he conducts himself in sort of situations like that. I just think it's really interesting how he doesn't try and like he's very sort of, I don't know, like I've seen clips of him on I think people are very like snobby towards him, but realistically he's very intelligent and like sort of knows what he's talking about. But because he presents himself in quite like a type of way, he doesn't really get taken seriously, which I guess is fair enough, but like it makes me sad. He is very smart. I think he's interesting. Do an Aurora song. Ooh. Could you explain the story of each of your guitars? Sure. Well, these are ukuleles. I got this because of Dodie, obviously, because who like what other reason is there? And then this one because like I find ukuleles are really easy to play, but they sound horrible. So I got this one. This one is an acoustic one. I bought it because we used to have one that was like my dad's old one, but it like was really, really old and like out of tune and sort of refused to be tuned. And then the other one is a Heyman 1010, or yeah, it's an electric guitar, and it belonged to, who did it belong to? I don't know. It's like a family thing. It's from someone in the family. Right, what was I doing? I was going to play something. What Aurora song though is the question. Did you take lessons? No, I did not. I taught myself.